Congratulations if you've made it this far in the video series, the 5 financial moves I think families should really be considering during this coronavirus pandemic. This last step is meant to be the icing on the cake that we've built through the first 4 steps. So if you haven't watched those, be sure to, because they really build us up and lead into this last step. And also this last step is not meant to be insensitive to the pain and suffering that so many families will continue to feel and the uncertainty that grips them and the fear that grips them through this pandemic. But it's really a way, this 5th step, I think, to help bring security to a chaotic world, to be salt, add flavor to a world that is just being beat down right now. And that last step is to be opportunistic. If we've laid the foundations, the first 4 steps, stay physically healthy, stay mentally healthy, budget well, make a plan for your savings, then that allows us the confidence, the security to really walk in to chaotic situations and be ready to provide stability, to be able to bring money to an economy where a lot of people are saying, I gotta hang on to all my money. We are tempted to hang on to all our money if we don't have certainty about our plan. But when we've made certainty on the areas that are most important to us, that gives us the freedom to maybe play on the fringes with money that we could afford to lose, and therefore take advantage of deals that may be once in a lifetime for us right now. And what do I mean by that? Well, for example, let's say that your family has known it needs to make a car upgrade of some sort, and you've been waiting to do that till the timing is right, until you maybe built up a little bit more savings, but you know the old car is running down, or you've grown your family, you need something different. Well, car prices that last year may have been unattainable for your family now have come down to a place it may be time to pull the trigger, because the economy slows down, the demand for new vehicles or slightly used vehicles comes down, and that means prices come down. And now a manufacturer, a dealer may be wanting to make a deal in a range of purchase price they weren't willing to do last year, but you're there with money in hand ready to say, I'll make this deal with you. That might be an example, a trip that you've been wanting to take as a family, maybe to see other family, or a bucket list item for you and your kids might be in play this year at a price that you wouldn't have ever imagined, because companies might be offering deals just to get people comfortable traveling after a lot of this has died down. Now, you'll have to be careful with travel because that's still highly uncertain in the current environment, but you have to be mindful of maybe this is a chance for our family to do something that we otherwise would not, or it'd be a long time to do. Other ways that opportunity might present themselves financially is real estate, and maybe you've been needing to make a real estate transition as a family, or looking to get into rental properties, and this might be the time to do that, because when an economy slows down, the demand for housing usually goes down, and then the prices come down, and it might make it a great time to find valuable real estate investment. Or if you're like, it's a little too hands-on for me, well, maybe it's a good time to get into the public stock markets and get some money in some passive investing index funds, or to catch up on retirement that you maybe have been neglecting for the past few years or decade. Maybe get ahead on retirement savings as well. This might be the best time to do so, because those prices have come down and you can buy in cheaper than you could a few months ago. That might be the opportunity being presented to you if you've planned well and done those other 4 steps. The other opportunities might be non-monetary related. It might be relational, that you might have a message of hope for a dark world that the world's just not interested in before all of this. But now, when things are chaotic and uncertain, all of a sudden they are looking for voices of confidence and peace and hope. And maybe you have that. And just when you have your own family in order and your own finances in order, it gives you the mental capacity and freedom to put out a message that's not just, I gotta survive for my family. You don't have to do that. You've graduated beyond that because you've planned well, I hope. So those opportunities could also present themselves. Regardless, I think if you're looking for opportunities right now, you're gonna find them, and you have to prepare for them and not just take them blindly, but do so wisely, protecting your family first, but then knowing what risks you can take as a family. And a lot of times when you take a risk wisely, you will have some disappointments and heartbreak, but other times you might find some of the biggest payoffs of your life. And I would hope that for you and my families. If we do that, we know the best will be yet to come. So thanks for tuning in to all 5 steps. I hope you have a chance to watch all of them. Please send me any questions or ideas you have, I would love to get them as we continue to try to get families healthy, because healthy families make up healthy economies and a healthy world.